Hey everybody. Facebook is tripping today, okay? Hold on, YouTube. Facebook giving me a love. Giving me some issues. I can be anything. Okay, Facebook is tripping, y'all. Hold on. Fire. What's up, everybody? Join in. Say what's going on when you get in the building. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Facebook is tripping, y'all. Hold on. It's like not working. Hold on. Cause I hate my life as of today. Hey guys, hi Tiny. So Facebook is like not letting me go live. So it's just me and you today, YouTube, I think. All my Facebookers are gonna be like, what in the heck is happening? I can be anything if I just believe. Hold on guys, you playing my song. What's going on? Let me shut all this stuff down. Figure out why this iPhone is tripping. Hold on y'all, tech difficulties. No more standing around waiting for a life that I read about. Who is with that statement? I'm gonna live life, fulfill my destiny. How? By finishing what I started. No more worrying about my closets. Now whenever today's the start of my life, cause my life's on fire. Come on, y'all. That's an anthem. You know why? Somebody didn't wake up this morning. You got too much stuff going on in the media right now, guys. We gotta be fired up because we don't know. Like, you don't know what's going on. It doesn't mean you live in fear. It means that you get urgency and do the things that you have been dreaming about. Don't stop yourself from pushing forward, even when you have down moments, even when you have sad moments. You still gotta push forward. I'm ready to hear the good news. Right? What's going on? No more sitting around. Right? Listen, we gotta get off our behinds. We gotta get what we said we want. It's out there, but we have to go get it. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Sorry, Facebook kept crashing, so tech difficulties. Y'all just missed Lisa Nichols. She just left. She gave a impromptu performance on my Snapchat, singing on my microphone that she stole. Y'all gotta check it out on Snapchat, LMichelle26. Snapchat, LMichelle26. So y'all can see all the behind the scenes. Hey, are you on fire this morning? Fired up, and I'm ready to go. Fire, oh yeah, come on. I can be anything if I just believe. So live a life on. Come on. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Listen. I'm on fire, fired up, and I'm ready to go. I'm on fire, fired up, and I'm ready to go. I'm on fire, fired up, and I'm ready to go. I'm on fire, fired up, and I'm ready to go. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. I love that. I ended it that way because it's like, listen, let's go. Let's get into it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. What's up, everybody? Listen, let me just say this. So many people say, Keisha, you must just hop out the bed, you know, on 29,000. Listen, I prime myself to be this way. So it doesn't have to be an act, right? I prime myself. There are moments when I'm typically very, very quiet because I'm consuming, I'm learning, I'm feeding my spirit. So please believe there's a balance, right? I don't just be going ham all the time. If you come around me, you're going to be like, she's so quiet. The reason why I'm explosive now is because I feed my spirit. You got to look at the fact that, guys, what you put in will come out. So I naturally can give you this energy because I pour into myself. And even on a bad day, even on a sad day, even on a bad day, even on a sad day, some of you might be having a bad day right now. What's qualified as bad? And from the looks of the news, I'm sorry, if you're watching this live stream, you weren't just hit by a freaking car in Barcelona or somewhere in wherever, right? You're here. So you're not as bad as you think. My uncle was just in a wreck. car smashed. He shouldn't have made it, but he made it. Got some broken bones. It's very traumatic for the family, but he made it, right? Listen, I was up crying about my mother last night. My life ain't all peachy perfect. And it was just tears of sadness. And there was nothing that I could do but just allow myself to cry, right? And educate myself on how I can help the situation. So please don't think that because, you know, I'm on here crunk, that I don't get to cry, that I don't get to have moments. It's just, guys, you have to prime yourself, because I mean it when I say, like, I don't say you only live once because it means just throw it all balls to the wall and act a fool. It just means that, guys, we have to make the most of everything that's happening around us. There's so much happening. I look on my newsfeed, people are losing their husbands, grandmothers, and people are like in need. And so I love sharing, you know, the inspiration that I get here on this live stream, just because people need a dose of joy, right? But please don't get it mistaken that life is just perfect and you can't feel sadness and you can't feel fear and you can't feel whatever. You just got to do it anyway. You still got to push past it. You guys, I need to get a hat that says do it anyway. I need a t-shirt that says push past it, because you have to. And so one thing I want to tell you guys, and just start off with, allow yourself to feel the emotions, acknowledge what you're feeling, and then just talk yourself through it and keep pushing past it. Please believe, I'm telling you, last night I was just so sad. I was just overwhelmed. I was sad. And I'm still sad. But, you know, I gave myself permission to cry all night just because I'm saddened, you know, and it's okay. And I'm still here today smiling and pouring into you guys. And I poured into myself. You got to push past it. I poured into myself. The scripture that I got last night was understanding that we lean on God's strength. Isaiah 40. Somebody needs that scripture. Go look at it. Like, I'm like, you know what? No matter what happens, I got to lean on God's strength. So when I can't lean on my own, when I can't figure it out, when I don't know the how, I lean on God. And I just, you know, I got to practice, which is a daily practice of just, God, I know you got this. All things are working out for my good. Like literally putting the affirmations in place. We talk about this in the book stylist program. I'm like, you got to have affirmations. You got to be priming yourself. When I say prime, I'm saying, like, you look at athletes, there's something that they do every day. I love that, Tiny. Yay. So look, there's something that you do every day that primes you. Like, you brush your teeth naturally. You drive to work to and from. Same way, you ain't thinking about it. Like, the same way we do the same things, our habits every day, we've got to be pouring certain statements and seeing certain things every day, so that even when you want to quit, like if I want to quit, I look right there, it says dream. If I want to quit right there, it says love. If I want to quit right there, it says believe you can and you're halfway there. If I want to quit, or if I think I'm too loud, it says never miss a chance to sparkle. If I want to quit, it says faith is being sure of what you hope for. If somebody says your prices are too high, I say, baby, I'm expensive. So listen, you got to just remember that you're human. You're going to feel things. I joined the short hair boot camp today. Yay! What's up? Welcome. So listen, you're going to feel things, and the whole thing is just pushing past it. It's not ignoring it. It's not, you acknowledge it. You allow yourself to feel, and then you make decisions that aren't emotionally based, right? You just make smart choices, and you do that day by day, day in and out. Sometimes you make a mistake, and just when you make a mistake, say, what's the lesson here? The lesson is, okay, I got it. Boom, move on. Just learn to push past things. Don't be in your feelings too much. Just go, just go, just go, just go, just go. Somebody put in the comments, go time. It's go time. Put that in the comments right now. Listen, what are you doing everything what are you living for? What are you living for? Who are you living for? What are you living for? Who are you living for? That's a serious question. And, you know, sometimes people say, Keisha, you don't have kids. It's like, I don't have kids, but I have parents. And so if you really look at business and what business is a transfer. Like people, it's an exchange of currency for something of value, right? So value would be, right, mama blogger, condolences. People are all going through things. Guys, and today what I want to talk about is your customer experience. And we've talked about this before on the blog. We've talked about this a lot of times. But, you know, there's several things that make you a booked stylist, and a lot, it has to do with your customer experience. Are you being memorable? But the bigger question, I see you guys, is go time, Lashik, Keisha, Roddy, what's going on? I see you guys. I see you, Oprah, pushing past it as part of the process, and you show and tell. Love you, sis. Right. Thank you. It's go time, Tiny. Love it. So listen, I asked, like, what are you doing this for? Because you have to know that answer. Because when the moments come where you just want to just ball up and not do anymore, like, you have to keep going. And if you're not clear on the reason why you're doing this, who you're living for, if you're not clear on your intention, it literally will eat you up, right? Spit you out. So many people jump into business. I get so many emails based on my YouTube videos. People be asking me about, you know, they want to get in the business, but then they're scared, and then blah, blah, blah. And there's so much fear around it. And the title entrepreneur is fun and it's sexy. And there's it's like, that's cool that you can be able to work for yourself, all that sexy stuff, right? But that's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work, and you gotta love it. You gotta love the grind, even when it's annoying. It takes discipline, and it takes you being not non-reactive to stuff and just responding, right? And so today we're gonna talk about our customer experience. And when I think about the customer experience, there's 100 topics. We're not gonna go over everything in the customer experience. But what we are going to talk about is, it's all related to being booked. What allowed me to be booked? And when I say booked, you know, people looking up how to build your clientele. What allowed me to be really booked, and I focused on creating a memorable customer experience. And there are just some simple things that you can do. There are some simple things that you can do to really, really, really make people loyal versus satisfied. Somebody put loyal in the comments right now, because you really want a loyal customer versus a satisfied customer. Andre says fear can be paralyzing. Totally. Like, loyal. I see you, Mama Blogger. I see you, Keisha Dixon, Bree Armani, Novelette Bowen. I see you saying loyal. Listen, you want loyal customers. Tiny, thank you. Keisha said loyal. I need this. Yes, you want loyal customers. And so many people are looking up what creates the loyalty. And I've been going through, just organically looking at my things that have made customers just come back and forth. Like, I got customers to this day, they just will not get services if it ain't me. It's crazy. And they're my friends, so I still do their hair, but it's like, I'm not open for public, right? That's called loyalty. And I really should have had them here saying what makes them loyal, because it's one thing for me to say it, but it's another thing for me to actually have someone else speak for me. And I try to have them speak just so other stylists can know. But for me, what I've always had the intention of, before someone else was talking about me or leaving good reviews about me, I've always had the intention of creating a good customer experience overall. And it is literally how I was raised. My father, you just don't do things to people that you don't want done to yourself. So write down customer experience. Write that down in your note. Put that somewhere so that you can really start to look at that and say, what is my customer experience? You need to write that down. Customer experience. Because it's one thing to just do hair. People come in, you're like, how you doing? You doing the makeup, you doing the hair, and you doing this thing, and your mind is somewhere else on your baby daddy who ain't paid the bill, on, you know, the car note due, light bill due, the world's gonna end, oh my God, we're dying. Your mind is there, right? But you have a human being sitting in your chair. You're doing a service on someone, and you're totally not present. Customer experience is imperative. I hate when I go somewhere and I'm getting service of any sort and I feel like you're disconnected to me. Now, I know a part of my things here is because I'm a customer service provider, so I'm always like, you know, OCDing about stuff. But just in general, I started my business from beauty school on out, making sure that I was present with the customer. It's so simple, and it's so simple, everybody discounts and they go, what else you got to make people loyal? Be present, because let me tell you something. Before my skills were good, people stuck with me because I was present. Some of you guys are listen, this is the step one of your customer experience. Be effing present. That means, listen, you got to get you together before you walk in the door. I watch so many stylists come to work. It looked like they just threw you in the door. You just, hey girl, come on in, sit down. I'll be right with you. Because you so damn busy doing something. Like, be present. By the time your customer gets to you, they don't need to feel all your last minute, oh, let me go put some lipstick on. Oh, let me go do my hair. Girl, hold on. Like, they don't need to see that, hear that, feel that. You need to be present. When your customer comes in, it's like, hey, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. It's all about 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 you, as in the customer. Because if you go somewhere and you're a customer, you are worried about, are they paying attention to me? If you go to the doctor, you do not want your doctor to be just treating you like you just, you know, whatever. Like, hello, it's about me. This is my time that I'm paying for. It's about me. Y'all, this is like so important. It's so important. It's so important. Because when you're present, you hear things, you see things differently, you're so attentive, and you remember things, and it starts to build a relationship with that person. How many of us have been in relationships with someone, and literally they're abusively verbal, physical, whatever? How many of you guys got a friend that did you dirty, left you at the club and left with some dude and said she wasn't gonna leave with you? How many of you guys had a relationship with someone and they've done something to you that you did not like, but you remained loyal? Do y'all see how the difference in loyalty is my point? Versus you just giving customer satisfaction surveys. You know, everybody send those surveys out. You call the cable company, they send you a survey. They say, hang on to the phone. We about to put a survey on. How satisfied were you? Like, I want somebody to be loyal, right? You get in a relationship, you want loyalty. And literally, it starts with being present. And I wasn't trying to send y'all down memory lane or somebody hurt your feelings. I'm just saying, look how loyal people are. We, as a human people, as a race, we're loyal to people even when they do us dirty. So the point of it is, you want your customers to be loyal to you, not so you can do them dirty. That's the point of it is, like, if your skill isn't where you want it to be, if you feel like your work isn't good enough, because everybody's having that conversation. I get that all the time. I don't have a hair skill. But if you're present and you are giving excellent customer experience, those people will stick with you. They be like, well, my hair be kind of ugly, but you know what? I love her. She is so nice. I'm going to just rock with her. I'm going to show her. Customers be trying to help you. They be like, well, look at this person on Instagram. They got classes. You want to come? You need me to pay for it? Customers will help you when they see you are about them. Y'all ain't trying to hear me, though. Y'all ain't trying to hear me, though. Listen, the reason why I was able to build a 6-figure salon business multiple times is because I was so present with the customer and I communicated with them. Number 2, communication. Being present with them and just really listening, giving honest feedback. I'm not saying pretend like you, because you can pretend like you're present and you're not. It will show. There is a difference. But being present with someone and then communicating with them is so imperative. When they come in, don't try to give them because especially stylists that have been in the game for 20 years. Y'all love telling what you've been doing for 20 years. For 20 years. Nobody cares. Information is changing like this. Technology is changing like this. So nobody cares about your years. They care about like relevant facts. And are you listening to me right now? Because I wasn't in your 20 years of services. So right now, I don't know what you're talking about back then because I wasn't there. But what I just told you, did you hear me? Did you communicate back to me that you heard me? Were you talking while I was talking? Were you just listening to me with your mind made up that you already know the answer? Or were you really communicating with me? Were you asking questions, going deeper on my concerns? Were you just quiet and listening openly, with an open mind, open heart, just open? I just want to hear what you got to say. Let's talk about it. Communication is key because there's so much of the disconnect that happens because you're not communicating. And listen, the customer doesn't always know what to ask for. So you have to be an excellent listener. And you have to, like, over time, you'll start to notice there are certain things customers say. Then you'll know what products that you have that can help them. Customers come to you for help. But if you're not able to communicate, right? And communication can go a whole nother way because you got to communicate how you help them. You got to be able to communicate in general, listening to them, then repeating back to them what they said to make sure that there's clarity there so that you guys are on the same page. But I'm going to just give y'all the overall thing is you need to be a communicator. And so I tell you this, being present, you can log off right now and go search books and learn all you need about how to be present. Being an excellent communicator, you can log off, go to Amazon and Google the hell out of how to be an excellent communicator, right? Because this stuff takes time. I'm just giving you like tips that I have worked on in my 7 years of being licensed. I came in the game, and let me tell you the ultimate old school rule. The ultimate old school rule that I have lived by. Treat people how you want to be treated. So as you're giving them a wonderful customer experience, right? As you're being present with them, pay attention to detail and just treat them how you want to be treated. If you see somebody nose running, don't just sit there and watch them. Girl, yeah, because go instantly and get the tissue and give it to them. And keep talking. Don't stop them and say, girl, do you need some tissue? You see them sniffling. Instantly stop. Listen to them. Okay, girl, yeah, right. Why are you talking? Just give them the tissue. You might be in the middle of shampooing and you see them like sniffling. They leaning back. They talking to you at the shampoo bowl. And you see them kind of like, they need some tissue. Dry your hands and keep talking. Girl, yeah, right. What do you say? Ah. Here comes tissue, girl. Okay, keep going, girl. What? And they be like, thank you, girl. All those little things. Now, see, as a child, I was taught these type of things because I grew up in church and we were the like ushers and the servers in the church. So I was taught service, right? So I do have a leg up on the people who grew up and ain't had nobody teaching them skills like that. But literally, you need to treat people like you would if Beyonce walked in. If Beyonce walked in, people be crying, passing out, fainting. She sneezed, everybody got a box of tissue ready to give it to her. Like, you would treat her different. And it shouldn't be that way because she's just, like the celebrities that I've dealt with versus my clients, we all get the same treatment up in here. Only difference I've done with a celebrity that I've serviced is we might have to go into another room, you know what I'm saying, because people are going to be bombarding them. But the service is the same. If my regular clients need something, I'm there for them. Okay? So guys, treat people how you want to be treated. And this goes in life. These are life rules. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. These are life rules. But we just, for some reason, we're looking. You're on Google trying to find the meaning of life and trying to figure out how to build your clientele. When I'm telling you, if you just listen to me, Linda. Listen to me, Linda. This is it. This is it. You just gotta be you and be present. You don't have to be Keisha with all the dang energy because this is not normal and this is just what Jesus gave me. But he gave you something. You have your own DNA. You have your own way, right? But listen, something in my eye, y'all. So you don't have to try to be anything other than yourself, but like just follow some basic life rules. Basic life rules. So, in your customer experience, because it's an experience with you. You think about an ex that you had that's an ex, you be like, ooh, that was a bad experience. Lord Jesus. You think about the experience, or you think about an ex that was good. Ooh, that was good. We ain't together no more, but boy, that was good. You tell everybody, you get in a circle with your girlfriend, you still talking about somebody from 10 years ago. Girl, that's one boy named John. Because the experience was good. Y'all ain't trying to hear me though. It's the same thing. Your customers do the same thing. They will literally go, oh my God, I used to have this stylist. I don't know, she put dishwasher liquid in my hair and it was just horrific and oh my God, nah. Right? And then you got another one, you might move to another state. And the whole time you in a new state, you started telling your new stylist about your old stylist because she's so bomb. Listen, what people believe and what they're out there saying about you, like I'm so old school in a sense, like my parents raised me, like your name is all you have. So you don't want to give bad experiences to people. And listen, you can't please everybody. Somebody gonna not be whatever. But if you're honestly genuine, just make an attempt to just do good work, give excellent customer experiences, be attentive, be present, communicate back to people. Somebody said they want something. It's like, okay, you want this service, let's talk about it. Be open to talk about it. Some of you guys are feeling like my work isn't good enough. Like, I don't think my work is good enough. So the minute that person pulls out an Instagram picture and they're trying to communicate to you what they want, you completely block them out because you're so busy thinking about, oh God, there's those waves again. I don't know how to do that in the short hair. Jesus Christ, why everybody want to get that style? Oh God, let me just try to talk her out of it. Well, girl, you don't really want to get that because, you know, they say it's hard to keep up. Are you that stylist? Is that you? Listen, you can't do that, guys. Just communicate. Literally say, hey, you know what? I'm still working on how to do that. Look how simple that was. Look how it just releases. Honesty is a release. It's like, you know what, girl? I ain't really mastered that. Now, we can try it. I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out. This is what I say. I've said this when I first got started. Girl, I'm still working on it. And they be like, okay, well, you can try on me because they like you. You don't got to be Beyonce. You don't got to be nothing. You literally can just be honest, be you. And because people respect authenticity, right? And that's a trendy word. Just be you, be real. Everybody else is taken. So if you literally just say, you know what, I'm working on that, but I'd love to try it on you, and I want your feedback. Guys, it's communication. It's communication. Letting them know, like, if they say no, cool. You want me to try to find somebody for you? Some of y'all too scared to Google another stylist and give the business away. When this is a revolving door. Guys, it's so simple. So the moral of the story is, your customer experience, I just want to put that on your brain for the day. Put that on your brain for the day. It's important. Because people remember how Maya Angelou says, people remember how you make them feel. So whether you give them a good experience or a bad experience, hey Pam from Chicago, they will remember how you make them feel. So are you purposely, intentionally trying to make people feel good? When I write songs, first of all, I want to make myself feel good, and I want my listener to have that same experience. To sing one of my lyrics and unconsciously be speaking life onto themselves. So I wrote Life on Fire because it's what I needed. It heals me continuously. And I play it here because somebody else needs to hear that it's a decision to be living intentionally and on fire. Do you guys understand? Like, so I'm treating you how I want to be treated. I want to be fired up. I want you to be fired up. I'm treating you how I want. Like, it's literally just treat people how I crack up when people call me and they don't think they're going to get me on the phone. Like, what up? They be like, oh my God, girl. Oh my God, I feel like I know you. I mean, we talk every day. Like, you don't know everything about me, but we have a little relationship here. Am I wrong or am I right? You tell me. Because some of you guys I talk to Tiny and Pam from Chicago every day. Recently, I've been talking to Andre every week. I see you on here. Let me just go through some of these names. Okay, Andre, I talked to you. Keisha Pinto, talk to you all the time. Keisha's in one of my groups. Tori, that's my boo. She's in a couple of my groups. Valerie, I talked to Valerie online. Okay, so like, listen. We have a relationship. Watching you from Kenya. Wow, I'm getting a lot of international people. That's so awesome. I love it. What's up, mama? My baby just asked me, how did I know you? LOL. Right, B. Lauren. Like, I feel like we talk all the time. It's just, I know you guys and I don't, but I do. Your comments tell me a lot about you. B. Lauren always got my back if I'm on YouTube and she's about to start back working. If I say, help me type something in the comments, she'll put it in and go off and do her work. Like, in my mind is what you do. Like, I feel like I know you, right? So guys, it's a customer experience. You're not customers per se. Some of you guys have bought things from me, but like in general, we have a relationship. Understand the, B. Lauren laughing. Understand the experience. It's all about an experience. So really today, the thought is just think about, are you treating people how you want to be treated? Are you giving people an experience? Are you present? Are you present? Are you present? It's so easy for me to just shut all of this down. Today, I was like, I'm just sad and I just, and it's like, no, I'm going to keep sharing my message. Because when I think about things that sadden me, what really honors my family, what really honors my mother, what really honors my Father is me doing this. So I got to do it even if I'm emotional about what's going on, right? And so that's why I said, who are you living for? What are you doing this for? Because guys, you don't just get into business because it's something. You can go get a day job. Oh my God. Sometimes I just go, if I just had a day job, I could go to work and be done. Go to work and be done. I have those days. This is a grind. This is a hustle. It definitely shows you who you are. Okay? So guys, the reason why we're in business is because of customers. And so we got to value them. We have to value them. Somebody's thinking right now, well, so-and-so is a horrible customer and blah, blah. Listen, that has to do with who you attract. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But at the end of the day, businesses all over this world run because of customers. Your boss don't write your check, boo. The CEO of that company, well, let me get that correct. The company writes the check, right? But the customer's who pays you. That's a good visual. The company, so you work at Bank of America, that's cool. Every week you get your direct deposit from the company. That's cool. But it's because of the people who are using that institution that there is money exchanged. Do y'all get that? Like Jamba Juice. I want a Jamba Juice. This is random. I just thought when I get done, I'm going to go get a Jamba Juice. Jamba Juice is an establishment. And the people that work there get a check. Okay? And they get a direct deposit, or, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody does direct deposit now, but or if you get a handwritten check, whatever. I mean, you know, I don't know. I've worked, as you can tell, I don't work corporate. But you get a check from the company. But at the end of the day, that money ain't coming from the owner's pockets. It's coming from my pockets. Lakeisha Michelle goes to Jamba Juice on a regular basis, right? So I am giving money to that company so that that company can run. If you understand that and really just care for people, like just care for people, care for people. That's it. So be present, communicate, and treat people how you want to be treated. That's just the beginning of creating an awesome customer experience. We can go 100 times over, but listen, customers are the reason why. Customers are the reason why I get to live the way I do. So I value them. All cash, no taxes. What? What are you guys talking about in the comments? Customers is everything. All right now. I'm just saying. Keep on sharing. We need your message. Thank you, Novelette. We got a relationship. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You're right. I can't get on or it's frozen. Oh, no, Sharon. Oh, so true. Life on fire. Being real is everything. Right. I need help. I have customer service. I need to get out of the box and be my own boss. Right. And listen, let me say something about being my own boss. Sometimes you don't need to be, there's a whole bunch of different roles, guys. Everybody isn't made to be the boss. The boss doesn't do everything that he can accomplish without all the people who support. So really be clear on your role. And that's not to you, whoever said that on YouTube, but just in general, I think there's a pressure that people put. I see some of my friends putting pressure on themselves to be an entrepreneur. And I'm like, right now, your life is screaming no. And you're trying to do it because society is saying entrepreneurship is sexy. So what I'm saying is if you're in business for yourself, even if these rules apply if you work at a corporate job. These rules apply if you are, commission salon or booth rental. The rules are just the rules of life, really. So wherever your role is right now, just work at being the best in that role, the top in that role. Some people are made to support. Beyonce wouldn't be able to accomplish everything if she didn't have all those people who work under her. And while they may have entrepreneurial aspirations, they support Beyonce. And they may have some on the side. Some of you just need to pick up a side hustle. Start there. Because this is a business. And so most people jump in because the fun part of doing hair. Most people jump in. You typically jump in because you're excited. You get in the beauty business and you create this. Like this mannequin's haircut is bomb. Oh my G, oh my G, oh my G. It's so bomb. I ain't did nothing but blow dry this little girl hair and it's just cute. I taught this in my short hair course. I really could put some more texture up in here too. But anyway, some of you guys will just want to create this. And that's cool. More than likely, you were prepared to do a lot of this and not work on your business. Working on your business is doing financials every Monday. Working on your business is doing customer surveys and actually adjusting your pricing and your experience and your process and systems. And it has nothing to do with this. But most people are in this business, or you saw like Kylie Jenner is set to be a billionaire by 25 because of the makeup line. So you jumped into a makeup product line, right? Because you want to be like Kylie, but you're so busy focused on, oh, let me put that out. So busy focused on selling this. This is retail. So busy focused on selling this, and really wasn't even selling. Most people are focused on actually putting the lipstick on and looking pretty, taking pictures. But in order to move a lot of product, there's a business aspect, a whole lot of stuff that people aren't focused on. Like, you got to work on the business. You guys, put that out there. On. Type that in the comments. On versus in. Type that in the comments. On versus in. Being in your business is teaching people, like applying the makeup, doing your little stuff, doing the haircut. These things draw you to the beauty business, right? Being able to execute a look like this, super cute. Being able to put makeup on people, cool. This is what excites you. This is what draws you. And people quit every single day. Right, I see you. On versus in. On versus in. On versus or instead of in. I'm just saying, it's more than this. You got to work on the business. You're actually running your chair. So there's systems, there's process, there's things in place that need to be there, right? So listen. Your customer experience is you working on the business. If you get off this live stream, and I'm going to put a charge to you guys, I want you to get off of this live stream and say, what is my customer experience like? And how about you ask the customer? If I call one of my customers right now and say, what's your customer experience like? And just put it on speaker. I keep my phones right there. But if I could, and just let them talk about and survey. The power of surveys, guys. Literally. What is my customer experience? And start writing it out. This is you not going and doing some hair and all. You sit down and you start thinking of what the customer experience is like. What is it like when they walk in the door? How do you greet them? Are they walking around a bunch of stuff? Is it a clear path to you? Are you smiling? When you sit at the station, is your station stressful as hell because you got a bunch of stuff, 100 pictures of your children, and all? This is not your office desk. This is a salon station. Do you have the equipment neatly tucked away, or is just stuff thrown everywhere? Do you know that unconsciously that make your nerves bad? Like the client sitting down and there's just stuff everywhere. Are people talking? Like, is it fighting going on because your coworker's ghetto? Like, is it like what is the customer experience like? Y'all ain't hearing me though. This is your homework, by the way. If you're not, I don't do this just for y'all to be like, oh, she's smart. No, guys, this is what you have to do. This is what I did. I was like, wait, what do I want to experience? I like chandeliers. I like gold. I like, you know, bougie. I do. So that's exactly what I give my customers. I don't want to walk in. I bought a car Friday, right? I've been looking at cars forever. And I actively was searching on cars for the last month. And I kept going to different dealerships, One thing that always turned me off instantly. Here's the difference. Here's what's funny about walking into the Honda dealership, because I was looking at Hondas, because I was like, I'll just give me like a little 2-door Honda, because, you know, they're cheap. I thought they was cheap. Hondas are $35,000. So I was like, okay, that ain't cheap. Okay. So, oh, look at Gigi. Y'all know Gigi on you. Look, my experience with you, I feel like the queen I am, and I'm your only client. Exactly. Oh, thank you. See, Gigi. I have a lifelong friend, right? Just so happened, you know, she started out as a customer. But it's like, do you want to feel like, how do they feel? If every time she come to me, I'm crying and stressed, talking about my ex-boyfriend. If every time Gigi came to me, I was just like, whatever. No, I'm ready to play. I'm like, ooh, what we gonna do? Oh, let's do it. Let's talk about something on TV. Let's talk about what's going on in your life. Let's, like, I literally treat my customers like they're like, listen, what you got going? Let's talk. It's like a communication, friends. Like, you're not gonna be everybody's friend, right? But listen, Gigi, bring her to Chicago. But listen, I want my customers to just feel like I'm from Georgia, like like my family, my daddy from Florida, my mama and we from Georgia, grew up in Texas. we country. So to me, I want my client experience to just feel like you kicking it at the crib. It's just us. We're going to do some hair. We're going to talk. We're going to laugh. We're going to drink a little wine. We're going to be fabulous. We're going to support each other. We're going to be positive. That's the environment that I cultivated. So again, your homework is what's the customer experience? That's it. And think about it. Make sure you're writing these 3 points down today, because these ain't all of it, but these are 3 points that you can check right now. Am I present? Am I communicating properly? Like when someone's trying to figure out what to explain their service that they want, learn how to communicate. Learn how to listen actively. Listening without you trying to guess what they're going to say. Just let them say it. Repeat back to them what they said. Show pictures to support. Tomorrow we're going to talk about show me states, right? And so really like communicate. Do the whole process. Are you cold? Are you hot? Is the cake too tight? Is your scalp burning? Are your ears okay? Are your eyes burning? Like, I don't know, whatever you're doing. Like literally communicating, asking them, you want to take a break? You good? Are we on time? How do you feel? Like literally be about the customer. When you go somewhere and you're the customer, you want it to be all about you. So back to my car dealership story. I'm shopping in all these car dealerships, and it's funny. Me and Gigi rolling around, and I'm walking into dealerships and like, Gigi said no capes. Lisa Nichols just left. She don't like capes either. So all my little people that are just OCD about. Somebody on YouTube tried to fight me about, well, of course she didn't try to fight me, but was very dramatic about me not caping my client. Gigi was getting her hair done and she doesn't want the cape. 90% of people that I do, they don't want the cape. They don't want the cape on them. They don't want it, cool. Somebody on YouTube, I hope you're watching right now, you were so OCD. You need the cape, it is professional. Shut up. Gigi paid me about a month, okay? And been paying me about a month for a long time. She don't want the cape, she don't get the cape. The end. You and your state board rules can be over there, but I'm pretty sure if what you worry about a cape, then you ain't being booked up like, because it doesn't matter, nobody cares. Lisa Nichols just got her hair cut by me, and don't ask for no hair appointment because it's just because these are my people, my loved ones, that they get their hair done. But she just got her hair done by me, and she was like, can you take this cape off of me? I was like, we cutting hair. I don't want you to be itching. And she was like, take it off. I was like, all right, take it off. Don't worry about it. We cut hair with no cape. She didn't want no cape. Like, listen, that's communicate. Like, don't be tied to your opinion because it doesn't matter. Give the customer what they want. And if you can't do it, you need to leave them alone. And honestly, bow grace out. So anyway, listen, at the dealership, it's funny. You walk into different dealerships, and I'm just thinking, these cars, all of these cars are $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $80,000. And it just amazes me because I'm always interested when I walk into a dealership, who's going to speak? How am I going to be treated when I come in? You don't know what kind of money I'm looking to spend. See, some of y'all got the mentality that people don't want to spend money. So you have this, hey, how you doing? You don't know what kind of money they're willing to spend. Sometimes people don't even know they need something. People are coming to you for help. That's a whole nother, I need to put that, write that one down. Customers want help with something. And so when I walked in the dealership, I just thought it was funny that the fact that I'm walking in here and everybody acting like they got something they doing, that they just can't be greeting. I'm not saying kiss my behind, but when I walk in here, I'm looking to purchase. And a part of it is vanity, right? I'm making a vanity purchase. I don't need a vehicle. I haven't had a vehicle for a year and I'm completely fine. So I don't need this. This is fun. So I'm sorry, my experience has a lot to do with where I purchase. And actually where I purchased, a lot of it was because the guy was just it was so fun test driving a car. Right when I got done test driving, he was like, let's do it again. I was like, what? We test drive the car again? He's like, girl, speed. This is a fast car. Shoot, don't tell me to speed. I think I'm a speed racer anyway. Drop the top. What? Let me drop the top. Boom. Car sold. I just bought, like, I didn't need that car. I just bought one. It was no big deal. But I was amazed at walking in the Honda dealership because I was looking at buying a smarter car. And it was just, I was like, well, it's efficient on gas. And, you know, I was looking at all the details and this is efficient and smart. And I walked in the dealership and they was just like busy. I just felt like they were too busy to serve me. And Gigi said the squad, right? We all the Beamer Club. So it's like, I just thought, Gigi, remember when we walked into the Honda dealership? We were like, what's happening? Why isn't nobody talking to us? We were just standing around. And then they were like, oh, y'all want to look at a car? Well, not no more, fool. I'm about to go back to the Beamer dealership because at least they're going to give me some crackers and water and we're going to go look at expensive cars. So listen, moral of the story is your customer experience is everything. You don't know what they're, like, you don't even know what people are going through. Some people just need your attention because they're too stressed at home. Like, come on, man. And Gigi said horrible service, we out. Right. Everywhere we go, we looking at customer service. I would have left Gigi. We did. We left, y'all. Me and Gigi rolled out and rolled back to the BMW dealership and I bought a car. The end. So, listen. The customer experience is important. The customer experience is important. So, here's what you got to do. Make sure that you are present. Make sure that you are communicating. Make sure that you are treating people the way you want to be treated. Simple. It's old school. Don't overcomplicate it. Because you're somebody saying, why don't people come back to me? Because remember, we talk about getting people, converting people, keeping people. If you're wondering why you don't keep people, look at how you're treating them. Are you so busy that you can't call them back? You can't answer the phone. You can't book them. They can't book themselves. Your website broke. You tired. You look like hell because you've been up from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. and you went back to work because you're working like a slave and you're treating people. That's why they don't come back. Are you overbooking? Do you like going somewhere being the 50th? Who likes going to the Apple store? Not nobody. Who loves Apple products? Everybody. Like, but to go to the store, gosh, like if you need to get something fixed, you gotta make an appointment. It's like the wait is forever. So like then there are people who are like making money because all the people who don't like going to the Apple store, all they gotta do is learn how to get people's attention, convert them into customers, and keep them based on all the things that Apple store does annoying, like have 100 people in the store every day with little dirty kids running around all the time. Like, ah! It's chaos. I literally didn't go to the Apple store to fix my computer because I was like, I don't feel like going in there. It's too many people. There's no way I'm going to get my computer fixed. It's just over. Your customers feel like that. What is the customer experience? Are you present? Are you literally communicating with them? And are you treating them how you want to be treated? Because we all know we don't like to wait. So if you got people just in there sitting up piled on top of each other for 4 hours waiting on you to finish curling somebody's hair, guys, it's simple. It's simple. It's simple. It's so simple. Look at how you're treating people. Because the reason they don't come back, hell, most of y'all just didn't call them and tell them to come back. Now, if you was a customer, would you want somebody to call you and tell you to come back in? Because you got busy and forgot? Of course you would. So is it your duty to call them and tell them to come back? Rebooking? Of course it is. It's so simple. It's so simple. It's so simple. It's so simple. It's not complicated. Come on, people. Listen, I just wanted to have this chat with you guys today because I love chatting with you guys today on the live stream. Talk about telephone experience. Oh, I know, huh? Like, so that's that could be a segment by itself. That'll make this live stream go for 2 hours. There's so much. You guys can always give me feedback below this video so that if you guys want to see a topic, I'll just talk about it. No big deal. So I try to live stream daily at 10 a.m. Pacific. And if something happens and I can't live stream, then I don't. And I try to notify you guys. Sign up to the email list at theceostylist.com. TheCEOstylist.com. So that you can know when we go live. So that you can know when there's special offers. So that you can know, like this month we're doing Action August. I sent the worksheets out. If you haven't got them, let me know. Love you. Thank you, Cortez. Thank you, thank you. Telephone experience, that's a whole nother video. That's like, basically when you answer the phone and you sound like death, that's not gonna get you booked. When you answer the phone, you need to be like, hello, thank you so much for calling. Like, talk to people. Guys, it's just treating, how do you want somebody to answer you on the phone? Stylist. Because when customers call, if you sound annoyed, overworked, tired, I know for me, when I used to be a client, I would call stylist, thank you for calling Hands of Glory Salon. Well, hi, I was in the area and I want to get my, you didn't even want to ask for what you were going to ask for because they just sound, oh, it's loud in the background, they tired, it's just so much happening, my nerves bad, and I don't want to go to them no more because now I got to find somebody else, and I got to go back to Google and find somebody else. Please help, Siri. This is what customers are going through. They want your help, okay? Moral of the story. So check your customer experience. Make sure that you're on the newsletter because we have live events coming out, the CEO Stylist book tour and class. So like this tour is also, it's going to be some books. Yes, I'm going to be selling the books, giving away books, autographing books, but it's also going to be super actionable content. The first class, the first tour date is September 18th in Dallas. Get on the CEO Stylist newsletter right now so you can get information because we're exclusively releasing. There's a limited number of seats and I want this to be a very action oriented. We've done this before. Last year, the event where people were blown away, that got testimonials, and it was so awesome. And this year, definitely going to be course corrected. I want to make it better. I want to make it clearer. I want to make it more actionable. I want to make it something that when you walk away, you have like a blueprint, right? So I'm super excited about that. All the people that have already said, I want in, I love that, I love that, I love that. So yeah, just make sure you get on the list so you're not out the loop, okay? So if you enjoy these live streams and you want to get more, deeper, go further, faster, you want to get on the newsletter, theceostylist.com. Wait, where are we going? Right, Dallas, September 18th, Gigi, put on your calendar. Put it on your calendar. So September 18th in Dallas is the first tour date, okay? Now I know I got Atlanta. I feel like Ike Turner. We got San Antonio, Iowa. I'm just kidding. So we have, we literally have Dallas for sure, September 18th. And it's going to be jam-packed. It's going to be super, super, super action-oriented. I want people to walk away literally going, oh my God, I know what I should be doing so that I can be booked solid and I can CEO my business and start living the life that I love. If you want to find out the details of this event, got to go to the newsletter. Go to the newsletter. I do feel like Ike Turner, you know, he said that, maybe I watched the movie one too many times. Go to the newsletter, 214-675-7115, so you can be notified when the door is open for the tickets, baby. And don't count yourself out. Figure out how. Don't count yourself out. Figure out how. Get on the newsletter. Okay? Y'all watching all this? There's enough information to be going around. Y'all got enough information. It's time to get in action. Action is what cures whatever you're going through. Action cures whatever you're going through. Action cures whatever you're going through. Am I present? Am I communicating? Am I treating people like I want to be treated? What is your customer experience? I love it. I love your summary. That was so good. I love it. That was so hopefully you guys got those points and you can totally take it and run with it. Am I present? Am I communicating? Am I treating people like I want to be treated? What is my customer experience? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I love pouring into you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. I love live streaming. It's super fun. Please come to Atlanta. I don't know how, I don't have a date yet, but I will be coming to Atlanta. And I really want to do like some intimate like stuff where people can walk away with actionable. I'm an avid conference goer and I love the conferences that I walk away from, and I have a blueprint, like a game plan. And so I'm really excited to curate an event that when people walk away, they just go, wow, I get it. So it's going to be juicy. It's going to be jam-packed. It's going to be action-oriented. It is going to get you really clear. And I'm very fired up about it. So if you're in your business and you want to become booked, you want to have consistent revenue, you want to look at what YouTube could do for your business, you want to be tired of guessing and figure out, okay, here's what I want to make, here's what I'm going to be doing, here's how I'm going to use myself as well as the social media strategies to make it happen so you can make six figures. This is an event you don't want to miss, and I'm excited about that. So go to the CEO Stylist the CEOstylist.com. And just sign up, just literally just giving your email so that when the ticket sales go, you can make it happen. Make it happen. Don't count yourself out. Just ask yourself how. Action cures whatever you may be going through. Exactly. Seriously, it does. It does. Even last night, I was crying. I just wrote it to the Bible. And I'm like, I need a scripture to fill my soul. And I got the scripture that helped me. It really did. It gave me a little bit of peace. And I just leaned on it, leaned on it, leaned on it. And until I went to sleep. And today I woke up, I was like, I'm going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I just got to keep pushing, push past it, and do it anyway. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see the thank yous. Heart it up, like it up, share the stream. Don't keep the information to yourself. Listen, this is free content that will change your life if you apply it. Hey, Keisha, I'm just logging on. What's up, Brenda Woods? We actually just logging on. So make sure you go to theceostylist.com. Don't forget the V. People keep forgetting the THE. TheCEOstylist.com. THECEO stylist.com. Okay? Thank you guys. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. Share the stream. I will see y'all tomorrow with another lesson. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you soon. Ciao.